Solver combines the qualitative and quantitative worlds of research by allowing researchers to ask open-ended questions and then crowdsourcing or using focus group methodology as the respondents interact with each other's answers through an online survey. The way that this works is when a respondent is asked to participate, they can sign in through their email or through an anonymous option if the researcher deems that necessary. You can start the respondent out by asking a quant question or some screener questions. Once the respondent has answered the beginning question or questions that you want to ask around quant, then they can move them into the power or the fundamental difference of GroupSolver, which is the open-ended questions and this two-step process that I was telling you about. So when a respondent comes to an open-ended question, the first thing that they're asked to do is answer that question in their own words. This question that we ask is about how the management of a specific food chain could change to make it better. So let's put here faster ordering. Once I submit my answer to the question, I can move on to the second step, which is the evaluation phase of allowing them to interact with other people's or other respondents' answers. So you can see here, by default, I'm asked to review or evaluate a minimum of 8 ideas. Once I am done evaluating, agreeing, disagreeing, or being indifferent with that minimum set of 8 ideas, I can move on to the next question. And after I'm done answering all my open-ended questions, I can then finish with a set of quant questions. Those quant questions can be demographic questions. They can be questions built specifically around the subject of your study. After that is done, I'm given a thank you page and I'm done with my project. Typical studies within GroupSolver last 8 to 10 minutes. We try and keep it very short and very concise, so it's a great experience for the respondent. Now, let us show you the power of GroupSolver when it comes to the reports and the analytics. That is done through the dashboard. So on the dashboard, there's a lot that goes into this, but let me just show you a couple high-level outputs of the dashboard. The first thing I want to show you is a consensus solution. The consensus solution is basically your top 10 answers to the question. So if you remember, the question was asking individuals what they could change with the restaurant that would make it a better restaurant, a better experience. You can see here are my top, through my consensus solution, here are my top answers. One of the phases or phrases that we use here at GroupSolver is the fact that we can quantify qual insights in real time with very minimal or no manual coding needed. You can see that that's done here through our algorithm, through our technology of being able to crowdsource these open-ended answers or these natural language answers coming right from your respondent. You can also do some drill down and some segmentation. So if you want to look at specifically those like that selected Chick-fil-A and what they said they would improve, you can see that their number one idea, the top couple ideas versus those at, let's say, Wendy's that selected Wendy's, how they would improve or be better with that specific restaurant. There's a lot of different reports and analytics and go into this. Let me show you my absolute favorite, which is the Intelli segment. What the Intelli segment is basically a quadrant that allows you to select specific restaurants or specific segments. In this one, it's restaurants. So let's look at males and females here. Let's go women and men and women. And then let's pick Chick-fil-A and Wendy's. Hit render here. And what you can see is every bubble represents an answer to your question. And basically what this is doing is cutting your data and showing you the stronger or higher support of your answers, specifically cut by your data. So again, in real time, no manual coding needed, the ability to see true insights right coming from your respondents in natural language. The power and value of GroupSolver is speed, depth, and cost savings in regards to being able to do really deep, high-level business questions that you truly want to get a pulse or truly want to know what your customers are thinking, feeling, and wanting to share with you through open-ended questions. We look forward to hearing from you. Let us know if you have any questions. You can reach us by email or by phone. Check us out at GroupSolver.com.